This is just a quick video. A subscriber of mine has asked, how does the Road King handle on the highway? Well, it's about time we find out, I suppose, huh? So, there's the highway. Here's the Road King. Let's go and find out. So, Joe, this one is for you, my friend. Just head down. I used to love this bend on sports bikes. Amazing. It's like a big corkscrew. So, here we go onto the highway. So, got quite a severe crosswind this morning, very, very cold, as you can see by the change of gloves, so I'm now hitting 60 miles an hour, so if we are on cruise control and then engage, there we go, 60 miles an hour. Now I suppose, with this being the touring bike, that this really is its natural habitat. The roads you see me taking this bike on probably stretch it a little bit, but it's okay, it handles it. 60 miles an hour, got no buffeting at the moment, which is, it always surprises me, but then again I am only 5'8". Tyre pressures we're running are what the book tells you to run, so we're running 36 psi front, I'm running 40 psi rear. The rear suspension, because I knew I was coming onto the motorway, I've just upped it by a couple of psi, so I'm actually running 10 psi, which is relatively soft, but then again we're running straight road, so it doesn't really matter. I'm carrying no luggage, carrying no pillion. Obviously, if we were, then things like that would change. One of the other things that I do to my bikes, and I have done for years, is I always swap out the original plugs and I put in Denso Iridium spark plugs, which it gives you a far better burn, absolutely perfect burn. And also, I've just been to fuel up, and this is every fourth fill up I put in the Supreme unleaded, the one that kind of cleans your engine, so it just keeps it purring for a bit. So 60 miles an hour, holding steady, absolutely no dramas whatsoever. We've got nothing behind us, so we'll crack it up. So we're now cruise control at 70 miles an hour. Still no helmet buffeting, but the AGV is a good shaped helmet. I'm using the AGV Skyline. I use earplugs as well, which I always do anyway. But 70 miles an hour, no dramas, cruise control. Happy, you know, take both hands off the bar, rock steady. It's a superb bike. You know, it's one of those bikes I think you could just get on at one end of the country, get off at the other end. So, step it down a little bit. Cruise control back on. Obviously this is this bike's natural habitat. It is one of those machines that you're just built for doing mile after mile after mile. The engine thuds away. It's just perfect for what you need. Fortunately for me, I don't have to do much of this motorway or highway work. You know, I always find the back roads, I always go that way. I find a better way to ride because I kind of like the excitement, you know what I mean? This to me, although it's a means to an end, I think my head did explode after about 100 miles or so. I'd need to go and find some corners. Top gear roll on now, 16, you know, 6th gear, good top gear roll on, no problem whatsoever. I suppose the only problems are the cars in your way. I don't think it's actually raining. I think somebody just sprayed their windscreen, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to rub the camera lens and just in case. Hope there's nothing on there. Even on these long dreary sweepers where you'd expect a weave to start to come in, because you play around with the suspension a little bit, she just handles it so rock solid. I find this bike to be so predictable in the handling states. Thanks to everybody who watched my last video. I've had such an amazing response. I didn't think it'd work, it was just an idea that I had, but they've set me up now with a YouTube account. If you go onto, it's just Harley Davo on YouTube, and you can like and share videos that way, which would be much appreciated. But I do hope whoever watched that video, if somehow you could do one for where you live and then link it in. I don't know how that would be done, but if we can link them all together, somehow we can make a living map of the world. Could be quite cool. Cruise control now, such a good feature on a bike. I think it should be on every bike, you know, from anything from 200cc upwards should have cruise control on. It's amazing. I think this is where the bike is at its happiest. 55 miles an hour, 6th gear, just chomping away. I can imagine it would just eat up mile after mile after mile. So, to answer your question, Joe, on the highway, she's an absolute dream to ride, but you know that anyway. See you soon. Bye.